Hey everybody, welcome back to Rusty Guns. So today's video is two parts. First part is I want to say thank you. I want to thank everybody that's watched any of the videos and every single person that's subscribed to the channel. Because the channel as of today hit 1,000 subscribers. So it's kind of like the first little, I don't know, milestone for YouTube. And I'll explain all that later on, but you know, it's mainly just a big thank you because, you know, it's taken a while for the channel to get to the 1,000 subscribers, which I don't mind at all because I actually prefer that it's been a slow growing process versus, you know, if I would have just accidentally shot like a viral video or would have gotten mentioned in a newspaper or something like that, and all of a sudden I just got flooded with thousands of subscribers. To see that, you know, it's actually slowly growing is great because it means that people are actually subscribing that actually want to watch the videos and watch what I'm doing, even though some of it has nothing to do with firearms. Those videos are usually few and far between, but you know, it's just to break up the monotony. But I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And so we'll get on to the next part of the video, which is I'm going to show you how to take out the trigger, or not the trigger, the firing pin on a Glock. Pretty simple and easy to do. Shouldn't take very long. So over to the workbench. Alright, so let's get to this, show you how to do this. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna go ahead and, you know, empty, make sure everything's clear. We're gonna go ahead and release pressure just simply by dry firing the weapon, like so. You have one notch here on this side, another one on the other side. We're going to pull down on those, and as we pull down, we're going to pull the slide back just slightly, and then take everything forward. We're not going to need this, so we can set that off to the side, and go ahead and disassemble it. Take the spring out, take the barrel out. Okay, now what we're going to be working with is we're going to be getting to this back plate. This is simple to do. One of the main things you'll need is a small punch or a very small screwdriver. What you're going to be looking for is just behind this silver piece. It's kind of like right under it and just behind. You're going to grab in there and you're going to push down on that. Okay. As you push down on that, you're going to take your thumb and you're going to start sliding that back plate forward. Okay. Keep pressure on there because there's a pin back in there. All right. Pull the back plate off and slowly release. Okay. You can see that there's a small spring and pin right here. And pull that out, and then this little silver piece that we were pushing in, just going to slide that, pull that out, and there's the firing pin. So if you're just needing to clean it, or you're needing to replace this spring or whatever, you're replacing the firing pin, the whole assembly, this is all you have to take out. I usually do this now and then just to clean it out and get any built up carbon or gunk out of it, you know, whatever. But it's just another process I wanted to show you how to do. You can then take out the extractor and things like that, which is simply right here. We're going to need to drop this other pin out first though. Come on. There it goes. Falls out. You just got to push down on this little metal piece right there, and then get that to come out like that. Once you do that, everything in this upper slide is now gone, so it's completely empty now, other than taking off the sights, of course, and putting everything back is the same, just opposite order. Put that in, push it down, slide that back in like so, release the pressure so that locks it in place, slide the firing pin back in place. Take the spring, metal bar goes in first, drop it right down in there. And then what I do to get this back on is I will take and start pushing this plate on, and I use just my thumb to push down on the firing pin part, and I get that plate to start sliding in. Once that plate starts to slide in, it's going to get stopped by this pin right here. Again, take a small punch, push that down, and push the plate forward until it goes over the front of it. Okay, now it's holding that pin in. Just push it the rest of the way. And that's it. That's how you take it out and then put it back in. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do. So again, thank you guys so much for the 1,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I've tried to change the channel around a little bit during the course of it from the beginning because I try to listen to you guys as much as I can. I've had people said, well, don't really care about intros because I kind of skip through them anyway. And I pretty much taken out any kind of intro for the channel because if people don't really watch it, then what's the point of putting it on there? Doesn't really make any sense. And the same way with an outro thing, I've taken that off there because I know I myself, when I get done watching a video, I don't continue watching the outro part. I just skip on to the next thing. So I try to listen. I try to take your guys' advice on different things. But again, I just want to thank you. I really, really do appreciate it. And one of the things about that is I want to make you guys a promise. You can take it to the bank right here today. If this channel ever receives some kind of an award from YouTube, like such as the play button or whatever, I am going to take that thing out back and I'm going to shoot it. Because I've never really cared much for kind of personal awards. Team awards I like. Personal awards I never really cared much for. And I don't really agree with the way YouTube treats firearm channels. And I know some people are going to say, well, why don't you just put your videos on a different place? I have videos on different places, but the fact is YouTube is the largest platform. If you want your videos seen, that's where you got to go. But it doesn't mean I have to agree with their policies or their rules. That would be like saying, since I'm an American, I agree with everything our government does and every single politician. Not the case. But that's my promise to you guys. Should that ever happen, I will take that sucker out back, I will shoot it, and we'll just have a good time. Anyway, I'm going to show you one more time how to take this apart. I'm not going to talk while I do it, so you guys can just see what I'm doing instead of me babbling while I'm doing it. There you go. Thanks a lot for joining me. Take care. I'll see you next time.